With Man the Guns almost completely officially out, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are already wondering how can they get oil inside of Hearts of Iron 4? How can the synthetics work now, because they don't actually give you a specific fuel output to make into equipment, but instead a bunch of random numbers that a lot of people, I'm sure, have problems understanding. Well, let me go ahead and tell you guys this really quick. I'm just going to go ahead and get this out there. Alright, so whenever you're trying to figure out how much fuel you actually want, how much you need, look at your synthetics. It actually does say this fuel gain from refineries plus 48. That means it's going to add another 48 fuel per day it's adding to your refinery, which it says up here right now. It already says a daily gain of 220. Now, what I'm going to do here is put a synthetic factory down so you can see with instant construction. It says it'll add it up to 48, but it also says down there fuel gain will be modified by 10% to a total of 52.80. So we're going to go ahead and put one of these down, and you can see that our daily gain doesn't go up. But as soon as we play and the next day comes around, as you can see, it went up that exact amount. So now we're going to add 3. As you can see, it went up a few more. The daily gain is actually how much fuel is being sent to your stockpile. The rest of the numbers here, the base gain is just saying how much your synthetics are getting on average along with the regular fuel, as you can tell with the fuel gain from refineries, which is right here. Now, whenever you go back up here, it also says fuel capacity. That is actually how much available storage you have left before you're going to be maxed out. So you can have about 426.5 thousand, I guess, gallons of gas or fuel, I would assume is what that means, or units. I'm not entirely sure how they've got the fuel system, set up to send a lend lease and all that stuff, but you guys understand that, I hope. Now, it says the base gain. That just again means what you're getting from synthetics, from refineries. That's kind of obvious. Daily gain, that's how much you're getting with everything combined. Now, the fuel areas itself, it says from 3,172. Now, that is the actual fuel areas you can gain oil from already and convert it over into fuel. Now, something else people are probably wondering too, oh, well, how do I get more of it? Well, here's what you want to do. If you're going to be going the route of trying to get more fuel from refineries, you want oil processing, because that gives you a plus 50% bonus, which should give you about 75 fuel off the first tech alone. Then when you go to this one, you only get about 10% from refineries, but you get a 20% gain fuel per oil. So kind of what you want to do here is the fuel refining is if you are, say, the United States with a large amount of fuel pretty much all over the country, or any other country that, say for example, if another update comes out soon and say Saudi Arabia's got a ridiculous amount of oil and you play Saudi Arabia, you want fuel refining because that's actually giving you the bonuses off of the fuel already in your country without a synthetic. If you're going the synthetic route, you want to get oil processing, and you only want to do the storage or the fuel refining if you need to kind of get more space, I guess you could say, but it doesn't even do that. So I don't know how that rumor's already gotten started, but I have not been able to see it actually give you extra space. It just gives you fuel gain. So realistically, that's how fuel and how the stockpiling system works. So again, as you can see here, well, not again, but I'm just going to show you, each time you add a new fuel silo, at least as of right now, it's going to give you an extra 100,000, I guess, gallons of fuel available. As you can see, we hover up here right now, it says fuel capacity is 426.5 thousand. So that means if we add 2 of these, it's going to go up to about 626. There you go. So again, before we end this video, just to kind of tell you guys a little bit about it, remember, hover over the synthetics and it says fuel gain will be modified. That is the number you're going to get per synthetic being added to your fuel every day. That amount of fuel is going to be there. That little number that says fuel gain will be modified by whatever, that's how much fuel you're going to get a day. Now, if you're going to be, for example, say Japan, you don't have a lot of oil, you're going to want to go down the synthetic side of the tech tree. If you have a lot of oil, say you're in the United States and you need extra, go down the fuel refining side. This side over here is for people who have oil in their country already. This side over here is for people who are building synthetics. So guys, hopefully that has answered a little bit of a couple questions you guys are probably already having regarding fuel in Man the Guns. Hopefully this helped you out. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome.